industry gon' let us get some ownership. We gotta take it, huh? Well, we own it then. This ain't a hit and run, no, we're not an accident. More like a hit and hold, sorta like we tackling. And we crank so hard cause we be practicing. And this is just the beginning, Slim. We just scrimmaging, so lace up your Nike boots and pass with the Timberlands. When them brothers off the boat like they Gilligan. With a condition that we living in. Got us fighting over land and ain't now it's like cowboys and Indians. So football, yup, cowboys and Indians. And politics, yup, cowboys and idiots. But much love the VA and MD. That's why the new DC is the DMV. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here. Welcome to DC. I'm from the city to district, I own up to it. But right now I got a real big bone to pick. When this industry gon' let us get some ownership. We gotta take it, huh? Well, we own it then. This ain't a hit and run, no, we're not an accident. More like a hit and hold, sorta like we tackling. And we crank so hard cause we be practicing. And this is just the beginning, Slim. We just scrimmaging, so lace up your Nike boots and pass with the Timberlands. When them brothers off the boat like they Gilligan. With a condition that we living in. Got us fighting over land and ain't now it's like cowboys and Indians. So football, yup, cowboys and Indians. And politics, yup, cowboys and idiots. But much love the VA and MD. That's why the new DC is the DMV. You know where you're at, the USA.
Hey yo, man, we back live, Scrogging with the Scroger, man. Listen Vision Studios, listenvisionlive.com. I've been out the last 2 weeks. My co-hosts have been holding it down. I got DOD to my left. I got Stephen Barber of Capital Canada News to my left and right, y'all. Sorry about that.
Man, we just litty.
Yeah, we litty in the city, man. There's been a number of events that's going on, and a number of events throughout the city, and I'm just gonna get down to what I've been up to while I've been gone, and we're gonna get right into the show because
we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
yeah, we do, man. I wanna first send my condolences to my family. My uncle passed away, so that's why I wasn't here last Friday. I had to go attend a funeral for my uncle. And so salute to you, Uncle Leroy. And what we got is I went on a Speak Life tour. So we'll be talking about that a little later.
Okay.
But, man, this week. I'm talking about this week.
Yeah.
This week has been litty in the city, man.
Hey.
First thing I want to talk about, and I don't know if you forgot, DOD, but we went to an event on Wednesday night. And there was an artist performing, man.
Yeah.
And this young lady ran up to him, and she turned around with a selfie, right? She did a selfie, but yo, I ain't never seen this in my life. Yo, the selfie case, her case was a damn light ring. Yeah. She had a light ring on her selfie to make sure she got the picture
on the shit, yeah, like innovated like shit.
But right during the performance, like, I'm gonna get this selfie. Bing! I'm gonna bright everybody up.
And make sure we superstars.
So that was Just Blaze Wednesday, man.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh yeah, man, it was lit in there. Shout out to DJ Mike Phillips bringing that New Jack City swing all night long. That was the theme, and we did it up. They were talking about, hey, Scroger, man, you're gonna win the contest. And I'm like, yo, I didn't, like, this is what I wear every day.
Even with the book bag, yo. Even with the book bag.
The book bag, right?
He had everything, man.
What I was missing was a gold chain, and my man C-Bars supplied that for me.
Hey.
I had a little gold rope to flow with. But it was litty in the city, man. We was getting it in here. And also yesterday I had the pleasure of being on 98.3, the Global Beat down in Atlanta.
Hey.
So I had an interview on the radio talking about cannabis and hemp in the United States. I was just down in Georgia, and it was a pleasure, man. Shout out to Coach. Coach was in the studio. I was sitting at home doing the interview, and shout out to everybody in Atlanta. Shout out to the Global Beat. And shout out to 98.3, man. Definitely was a good look, informative, and definitely good knowledge being spread amongst those in Atlanta. And speaking of, I got a email from a listener from Atlanta. Check this.
What happened, big bro? What happened, big bro?
Email from a listener in Atlanta that actually owns property out in California.
Damn.
They want to know how they can get in the cannabis industry, and that was just off of me being on the radio down there. That was somebody from Atlanta listening local that actually is a native of California. So that was a good look. I spoke to them before I came to the show tonight, man. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I got a phone call coming in, but I can't answer that phone call right now. So please hit me back. You're not watching, I know.
Scrogging with the Scroger.
Scroger with the Scroger.
Hey.
Man, I think the biggest news of the day, we might as well
Yeah,
get into
drop
it, man.
that shit, man. Drop that shit, big bro.
You know what? Yo, before I drop that, I like to bring Kyla Hill up here.
Hey.
So we're going to bring Kyla Hill.
And I got wireless.
We got a wireless. We're going to scoot down. No, just slide that down. We're going to do this. Slide down one.
Hey.
I got you.
All right, we're just going to slide down.
I'm just going to be a little bit high.
All right, I got a seat now. Thank you.
Yeah, you got a seat. Just
You always got to see. Yeah.
skip.
I'm on my lid down.
Yeah, so,
How you been?
I've been all right. How about you?
Lit, man, as
yeah.
always.
So,
Lit as always.
today was a special day in the city, y'all.
Bro, what's special?
There's Kyla live, y'all, so,
Oh, yeah,
so
let
you
me
see
get
her.
you on live, too. Now you
so-
on 2 lives.
So that's what we doing, y'all. Yo, Kyla.
Yep. So you're gonna start the story, or am I?
Go ahead, start the
This was
story.
about 11:15 a.m. and I'll let Scroger lead up to it because a lot of people didn't know about the intent to open a dispensary. Like that's the first step with Ward
Yeah.
8 getting ready to open up DC's 6th dispensary.
So,
So-
So what the news is, y'all, is this. I was on my Speak Life tour, doing a documentary with Speak Life. I got back from Speak Life, and I got a whisper in my ear saying that, hey, there's a dispensary license opening up on the 7th and 8th Ward. So what I did is I took that. I did, like, it wasn't a whisper. I kind of, like, I knew who it was coming from, that it couldn't be, it was possible. So what I did was I called Shonda, National Holistic.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the
my
blueprint.
dispensary.
That's the only minority ownership in the city.
Yeah.
She is a National Holistics dispensary, and I called her for the source information because I knew she wasn't gonna lie to me. So to go after the license, that I should clearly go after it. So within last week of Monday, confirming, and also me going out of town this past week, I formulated a LLC with some investors, and we got, check this out, Blue and Yellow Wellness LLC, intent. Letter of intent to open up a dispensary, marijuana, medical dispensary in the 7th and 8th Ward. Check this. I was also told that you better put your more hats in the pie. So you better put your multiple hats in if you're going to go after it. So there's 1, there's 2,
How many else?
there's 3,
Three.
Is it more?
there's 4,
There's 4.
Oh my God.
there's 5.
And
Yeah!
5 for
So,
7 and 8.
check this, y'all.
Ah.
I'm going after the license, and when I was down there, we got the footage of all that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
run the
we
tape.
might as well show you the footage,
City
and then
in
we'll
the
talk
city.
about it.
And this was at 11:15.
Yeah,
Application
yeah.
was due at 12 a.m.
And you
So
had to be
you
in
know
there
what's
at
on the
12.
top of the pile. You already know.
So, here we go, man. Here's the footage. Yo, of the day. Yo, shout out to Stephen, man. He came
Scrogging
through
with the
early in the
Scroger.
morning, and we filmed the day, historical day for the city. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Bo, man. Yo, Bo, Washington Hydro. Yo, salute to you. You was down there too. Yo, so that was 3 in the community that was down there, and there's another. There's another in the community, man. Check us out, Bishop of Gifts from the Earth. Man.
Yeah.
Salute to you too,
You
man.
got the message too?
So yo, yeah. Hey, we gonna get into that footage, man. Scrogging with the Scroger. Listen Vision Studios. ListenVisionLive.com, yo. Here we go.
Man, District of Columbia, Department of Health. This is a letter of intent for medical marijuana dispensary. I am signing my name. And this is the actual letter of intent. There you have it. Official. We'll be going to deliver this, hand deliver it to the Department of Health here very shortly. And yeah. Yeah, crazy.
So Scroger, where are we going right now?
Department of Health. We're going to put in a letter of intent for a dispensary license for the 7th and 8th Ward on the south side of the city, east of the river.
Don't you do the weed, right?
We absolutely do the
Yeah,
weed.
I follow him on Instagram.
Oh, we here, yo. How do we deliver this here?
He's an Instagram fan.
That's what we doing, man. Department of Health, yo.
We're getting some licenses, man. We're gonna rock the South Side.
Yeah, man, we putting our letters of intent. As you see, he's already got his receipt. I'm going to get mine. Yo, we is doing it up for the city, man.
DC.
Yo,
That's
Big
what it's
Bo,
all
Watch
about.
Hydro, man, King Weedy, Scroger. Yeah, man, it's
Doing
a
it for the
blessed
city.
day, man. DC all day, man. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters of intent, yo. Put them hats in there. And as you see, Big Bo is in the building. And
We got 3 in there.
hell yeah, so the city should own the dispensary. So salute to everybody that put their hat in, and hopefully we get it. We keep it in DC, and we keep that money here so we can do wonders for our community. Deuces.
How are you?
I'm good. You see who's down here, y'all? Oh, we filming too.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna be on the
why?
show tonight talking about it.
Okay.
You wanna come up? You're more
Yeah, I
than
got
welcome.
40 minutes to spare, so I'm gonna try to stop by
Hey.
to talk about the experience.
Look who it is. It is Kyla Hill.
Documentation.
Yeah,
Ready.
so we're gonna show where to go real quick. It's in and out process.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it is dope, man. So excited. Look,
Yeah, the
we're
last
putting
hour,
our
okay?
hats in the ring. Yo, the more of us that put it in the ring, right, the likelihood that it's gonna stay here, and we'll all be blessed in doing so. So, man, good luck to Kyla.
Likewise.
Yeah.
If we win, and we all win. So.
Yeah, we gonna win, y'all. So, yeah, it's a brilliant day today for the city.
Hey, yo, man. Beautiful.
Yeah. Scrogging with the Scrogger.
It's like nothing bigger than that right now, y'all.
I wish we could have shown you everything we got. Like, they told me at the door, like, no filming inside. But when somebody tells me to do something like that, it's immediately like, oh, man, I'm going to find a way to film this bitch. But, you know, we don't want to.
We don't want to piss anybody off, so we did film inside, and then as we were walking out, some guy asked us, did you get clearance for that? And then I said, no.
Too late.
He said, well, can you go up to come with me to the media directors, because you're supposed to have clearance before you film in the building. So we went up there, we spoke to them, and they said, it basically said that we couldn't film in the building, but we could film outside the building. But hey, I got a caller on the line right now, and the caller is none other than Bishop Davis of Gifts from the Earth.
Hey.
What's up, Bishop?
You still here, Bishop?
Speaker.
Take it off. It's not on speaker.
It's not on speaker.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man, we live, man. You live here, man.
Hey.
I just got up Adams Lord from leaving from the East Convention from checking in.
Yeah, check this out. Bishop is, ASA is here. ASA, Americans for Safe Access, is here, y'all. And with ASA, you have to go check in. And Bishop, unfortunately, couldn't make it here because he had to go check in for the city for the ASA conference. Americans for Safe Access Unity Conference is here in the city from the 7th through the 11th. The check-in is right now. And this is where the brightest minds in the world, the best scientists in the world, the best doctors in the world come to meet and talk about the plant, talk about with activists, and talk about how we can put forth a global legalization and have medical access. So that is where last year I met Professor Luke Hans, one of the discoverers of the endocannabinoid system. The reason why you know CBD helps you is because of this man. And this is the type of people that will be in attendance. And I would suggest that either you become a member or pay the fee to go, or you get like me and get a hashtag, no, I don't have a ticket. So Bishop, man, we're talking about this dispensary license, man, and we know you put your hat in too, man. And I gave you a shout out, man. But talk about your experience, the process, man, and how you feel today.
Man, I feel great to get a second chance to go at it. I went for a cultivation center license in 2012 and didn't make it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. There isn't a cultivation license available right now for the city.
It's necessary, though.
But check this, man. You give me that license, you're not going to be able to keep up cultivation centers. The city's going to have to force you to give up new licenses. That's just how I feel about it.
No more BS 3,500 person medical system.
Hey, check this out, man. Just the opportunity, man. Just to put your name. I could not sleep at night. Y'all know I don't sleep that much as it is. The call ended with Bishop. So if you could call me back, Bishop, please do that. But Bishop Gifts from the Earth put his hat in. He lives over there, man. I live over there.
Yeah.
On the south side, east of the river, the most neglected part. I tell you what right now, y'all, everybody that watches me and everybody listening, had the .orgs done their job with Initiative 71 and bringing awareness, there would have been no need for DC Scrogging. There would be no need for me to go out to my city and give free treats and free doobies and free seeds and free clones just for information to give you. Knowledge is free if you listen. Now is the time to educate the masses, to produce, not consume. Blue and yellow. Hashtag no bushwhackers. It's been the same consistent with me since day one.
Since day one.
But I want to talk to Kyla and ask her how she feels, today putting that in. Y'all can see the joy in our faces in the video.
Yeah, I was a little excited this morning. I think that this is historic, just like when the first 5 dispensaries opened, and just the opportunity to potentially be the 6th. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you gotta have this, that, and the third. you have to have a lot, but the one thing that I have control over in the beginning is being able to put my name out there. So I at least got that out the way.
Yeah.
By the deadline, so first steps first.
Yeah, the deadline, yo, 12 o'clock today. Your letter of intent had to be in, and it was a letter, 100 words less. So better check that word count. Yeah.
So yeah, now
that's the
team
first
building.
process.
Team building, it's already been done. You know, the business plan has been written. So it's just a matter of when. Like, when are we making this happen?
Yeah. So it's like, for me, some of you know, those that are close to me know, and know that I plan on opening up a grocery store, and a school, legit on the south side. It's Bishop again, yo. Good looking, man. We dropped your call, man, but welcome back.
Man, yeah, that was me. I just pulled in the parking garage of Adams Morning.
Hey, you know why? Scrogging after dark.
After party.
Yo, man.
We back.
Yo,
Celebration.
Scrogging after dark, man. Celebration sesh, man. Really, we just gonna have a good time in the sesh tonight and celebrate the city. Oh, we gonna get turned up.
Liddy.
Oh, yeah.
Liddy in the city. Liddy in the city, man. You better hashtag it, you hear me?
Oh man, I just could not sleep at night, y'all, if I didn't put my name in. Yo, check, I didn't just put my name in. I put my name in. I put a business in, and I got 5 in, you know. So one thing that you do have to have, let me tell you about the process and tell y'all a little bit about that and how it works, right?
How does it work?
One, you know, you're gonna have to have them funds, man. Or have them funds lined up, yo. It's just a matter of, yo, check it out. You talk real talk. You're talking about $500,000, yo.
At least.
Minimally.
At least.
You know, that's just like
That's giving.
opening up. $500,000, right? You gotta have $15,000 for your application fee, which is non-refundable. You ain't getting that money back.
Nope.
Risk takers.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, but. You have to secure a location, yo, and the location has to be within, not within the school or daycare. You can't be 300 feet within. And you're gonna have to have your location ready when you apply that application. See, first is a letter of intent. What they're gonna do is send us back letters saying, yo, we received your letter of intent, and then you gotta put forth that application. But the key is this, having your business certified.
Yeah, you need to have your LLC up and running.
And notice that go ahead, Bishop.
You need to have a location. You need to have a money order for that $15,000 when you sign your application.
Right.
And a bank account
And you check this out. Check this out.
Waiting.
Once the business is formulated and the application is put forth, check this, yo. You cannot change it. You cannot go forth and change the names on the business, the names on the application. It's a one-shot deal. If you mess up, if your T's ain't crossed, check it. Your application is denied. So that $15,000 is thrown down the water. You know, like boom, gone. So what we want to do though is we want to inform, and like I've been here, I've been saying the same thing since day one. I've been trying to educate. I have been educating y'all.
And you still are educating.
And I plan on continue to educate. And we're gonna educate about this process as we go along. And we not for the shenanigans either. I tell you that. There's a question out there like, why I just find out about a dispensary license on my side of the city 2 weeks before the application is due? Why me?
Ears to the street.
Huh?
Because you have your ears to the street. A lot of people didn't hear about it.
Well, I'm saying no, but the fact that me and the type of information that I get from multiple sources is kind of like beyond me that I didn't know, you know, and I think that's like by design. Just keep it 100. So, but doesn't matter now. I got my letters of intent in. Yo, Kyla got hers. It is about team building.
Step 1.
Yo, you gotta have that money though, and you gotta have that money in the bank. And the blueprint is already done though for us though. That's the good thing about it, Bishop. I think Bishop Kyla and myself, we have a source to go to that has done this and put the blue for. Man, look, we have Wanda James out in Colorado, and we have our own here, our own source here that has done it.
Dr. Shanda Macias at National Holistic Healing.
She's done it. And so
Definitely a big shout out to Wanda James of Colorado.
Big shout out to Wanda James, man. Like the blueprints are there for us to do this. So you use those resources, man. This is about shared information. It really is, man. And if you ask the questions, people that are genuine will answer them. You know? And that's where it's at, man. It's been really big. It's like unreal, man. I didn't think that I would be putting my name in for a dispensary license on my side of the city, and for why I do this, yo, it's full circle for me. And
for me too, I'm a Southeast resident.
The opportunity is this: if the city doesn't get the dispensary license,
it's over.
The money never touches the ground here, y'all. Never. That money ain't going back to this community, man. That money is going elsewhere, man. Yeah. And just think about the amount of money and impact that you can do. I think about the impact that I've done thus far, and I think about the impact of a dispensary and what I can do as an impact. Because I'll teach you how to fish.
Yeah. Scrogging with
you feel me, man?
Scrogging with the
Scroger. Like, I would teach you how to grow. So you don't even have to come to my dispensary. How is that? Is that like oxymoron? Y'all thinking that my business practices are backwards? You know, they're not, man. Look, man, you have to heal people and look at the percentages on my side of the city that are not getting healed. Look at my percentages of why they're not getting healed. Why they're not getting healed is because the application fee that is too much for them when they're already struggling just to put the lights on. You know,
and to pay rent.
That's where it's at, you know. And we're talking about the same people that Initiative 71 was voted for.
Yeah.
That was touted and exalted as for, are the same people that can't really partake in this. And yo, I've been full gold, and I'm ready. Opportunity
is knocking.
Check this. Opportunity meet preparation equals success.
No.
Yes.
Bishop, man. Speak on it, man.
You said it. You said the best, sir. To be properly planned, so you can sign a film.
Sign and seal, man.
Evil.
DC, man.
DC.
Yo.
DC, baby.
y'all.
DC, man. DC,
I know they didn't plan on us putting their letters in text, but when the Secretary of the Department of Health sends you a personal email letting you know what's going on, you can't do nothing but go with it.
Oh, man.
Right.
Yep.
You got to run with the play.
You got to go with it, man. You gotta go with it all the way, man. And what it is that the opportunity arises, and you have to go with it, man. And I'm putting my hats in, and I want to speak on some hats real quick, and then we gonna speak life in here. So check it, man. Most people been looking and be like, yo, this hat,
these
yo,
hats,
where you get
man.
this hat, man?
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, man, let me get a zoom in on these hats, man.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah.
So yo, man.
I'm rocking my Spacey Cloud right now.
Check this out, man. Spacey Cloud, man. SpaceyCloud.com, man. Check it, man. These right here are my hats, y'all. They DC Scroger hats, y'all. And they were made for me, for you.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? So, we got a blue jump, man. I asked, can you come up here? Can you come up, please? No, always. She doesn't never want to be on camera, but yeah, we'll be on camera for her.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah, I met Tati about a year and a half ago at the High Times convention here in DC, and she, you know, I was sold as soon as I walked by. The art spoke for itself. I've learned Tati's story. She explained to me how it started with like windbreaker type jackets that were painted. but it wasn't very breathable. So that's when the evolution started. And the prints are very unique. I don't know if y'all saw me in these leggings. They represent DC, the Funk Parade, a lot of monumental places on Adams Morgan, Mellow Marshmallow, among other places. So those pants, those are art. Those are prints that are put on a special fabric. It goes
Super
deeper
dope.
than just the art. It's the fabric she uses. So the hats are incredible, and I don't know if y'all could see the texture.
I got mine on right
this
here.
It feels like how would I describe this?
It's
Like an alligator. print,
alligator.
right?
Yeah, it feels like an alligator print.
Like some
It's
boots,
nice and smooth.
some gators.
Yeah, man.
And it feels like a fitted. Like once you have the snap on there, right? It just
Oh yeah, yo,
it
check
just sets
man.
on there.
Y'all can get these, man.
And Spacey, you're on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Spacey Cloud.
Yo, if you ever seen her socks, she got some dope socks, yo.
Man, she got dope
everything,
man. Check this out, man.
man.
You need to go check out spaceycloud.com, yo. Go check these hats, or you can come get these
Oh, and the
hats from
hemp.
me, yo.
Like I'm excited about
Or from me.
the hemp evolution and the stuff that you have coming up.
Oh, speaking of stuff coming up, she'll be at the National Cannabis Festival. Right, but she'll be out.
I got a couple flyers for the
Yeah.
audience too, if y'all
Yeah.
don't already know about it.
Yo, National Cannabis Festival,
April
April
22nd.
22nd, man. Super lit. Y'all should be there. If you're not there and you in the DMV area,
Oh man, you better get your tickets.
I say get hip quick.
Like
That's
now.
like
Last year,
yeah.
like this is the second
If you ain't
one.
hear about, if you heard about, you know what I'm saying, from last year, you ain't here this year. Hashtag, what's your excuse?
I would say there's no imagining it. You have to see it for yourself.
Yeah, so
It's
yo,
history.
man,
Like
Bishop,
there's no
man,
need to
we
travel.
salute you, man.
Man, oh, what's sir?
Yeah, man. Yo, be safe, man. Be blessed out there, man. I'll see you a little later.
I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, man.
All right, Bishop.
All right, Bishop.
Yo.
Scrogging with the
Scrogging
Scrogging.
with the Scroger, man. We gotta get this show running, man, because yo, I got Speak Life to talk about, man. We got a lot of things going on with that.
Dang.
So I believe I'm gonna do a pheno hunt. You got that video? No.
I didn't think you wanted to show that.
Nah, we ain't showing pheno hunt right now, but y'all been following me, y'all know about that.
But I got some video of the Dankin Paint, though.
Dankin Paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got Dankin Paint video. Dankin Paint was yesterday. Yeah, Dankin Paint was yesterday, and that was the last Dankin Paint of the season.
Yeah.
And it was a lit event, man. But because we got shortage of time, we're not gonna be able to run the Dankin Paint, man. We're gonna get into this Speak Life, man. Let's keep that 100, man.
Let's do that.
Check it, man. Me and Don Lee. Don Lee is actually speaking right now, speaking life as we speak.
As we speak.
She was trying to make it to the studio, but she is actually going up for Toastmasters like regional award. She's been voted the best speaker, and she speaks about CBD and Charlotte's Web and Zoe, the same thing that we went down in North Carolina and South Carolina and spoke about, and that is Speak Life, man. So we're gonna get into that right now. I think I got a few videos, and that's what we're gonna get into, man. So let's do that. Salute to Don Lee of Speak Life, and this is just the start. We're not finished. We're going back to Florida. We're gonna come Maryland, DC, and VA. So if you have a child or your family is affected by epilepsy or autism, hit me up. We want to tell your story, and we plan on debuting this for the Senate on the floor. So that's how we gonna speak life.
Speak Life.
So here's the video, man. Scrogging with the Scroger. I got a guest to call in, and she'll be doing that shortly. Here we go.
Up and speak life today. Up early, got a full day to go spread that message. Go tell somebody about the plant today, how its wonders have helped you. Y'all grow good, y'all smoke good, and y'all eat good. We're bringing CBD awareness to 7 states. Speaking Life. Go check out the website too, speaklife420.com. Speaklife420.com. Go support your own. Deuces. Georgia, we speaking life today. Shout out to Coach, man, for lining up the legislators that we are going to visit today at the state capitol. Shout out to everybody that has been supporting us along the way, that has told their story, their testimony, or has just shared kind words. We appreciate you. We are Speaking Life, bringing CBD awareness to epilepsy, cancer awareness, and access to patients. Y'all be blessed, be safe. Y'all grow good, y'all smoke good, and y'all eat good. Deuces. Wake up, Atlanta. Speak life. That's what we're doing today. We are still here bringing awareness, education, and access to CBD and cannabis here in the state of Georgia. Y'all be blessed, be safe. Y'all grow good, y'all smoke good, and y'all eat good around here. Also, it's Friday, y'all. Make sure y'all check my show, Scrogging with the Scroger, listenvisionlive.com at Listen Vision Studios tonight. I won't be there. However, my co-host will have a beautiful show for y'all. Deuces.
Hey, man, we're back, man. That was a little bit of my Instagram and some pictures from Speak Life. But who I have on the phone here is Abby Childs. She is Bethany's mother. I'm going to speak a little bit about her, and she's going to tell you her story after we left her. How's that? In North Carolina, they put forth a safe access bill. Senator Kelly Alexander put forth that bill that was voted on to go for approval to go forward. After we went and seen Kelly Alexander, the representative, we went and seen Abby and her child and her family. Abby, are you there?
I'm here. Good evening. How are you?
Hey, Abby, how you doing?
Doing well. I'm so blessed to be sitting where I am right now.
God bless. God bless.
So myself and Dawn came to Abby's home in Charlotte, and we came to the home, and Bethany, her daughter, was laying on the couch, and we told their story. We told their real story. And not only the story of Bethany, but the story of William, and Abby's husband, who has his daughter who is ill, and a son who is ill also. And all he wants for his family and for his children is for them to be better. We spoke life that night, and then we left. And I think I'll let Abby tell you her story. And that night, after we left and went to see Rose, on our way to South Carolina. Abby.
Yes. Hey. I basically what happened was you guys came and it was amazing. And actually we have an issue real quick. Hold on just for a second.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Can you tell my
just to wait just one second?
Yes,
I've got
I
an issue
will.
with that.
I will wait. Abby's daughter suffers from severe epilepsy, and Dawn is here, so we'll bring Dawn up, please. Kyla, thank you so much for coming. We'll talk a little later. We'll bless. Dawn is here, y'all. So we are going to speak life. As we have Abby on the phone, and she's on hold for just now.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, this is Dawn Lee. Did you win?
Did I win? It was interesting. Very interesting. I was in a room full of people of the age of 55 and older. Mm-hmm. I went against a woman who works for Pharmacopoeia. And in the past, when I introduced medicinal cannabis, I never said cannabis. I always said a different way, a holistic way of treatment for Zoe. Mm-hmm. Well, after that road trip, I felt inspired to release the dragon and speak of cannabis. And I spoke on it head first. And when I said cannabis, everybody cringed. They looked at me and they were like, "You're doing that to your daughter." So I went on with my speech. Everyone was really impressed with it. And where did I come in? Oh, the woman from Pharmacopoeia, she actually spoke about being raised and not helping people. So she says when she sees homeless people on the street, she refuses to give them money because you're not supposed to help. When people ask for food, she refuses not to help. She came in first place and I came in second. What? So cannabis is second to
Big Pharma.
You got me? This woman, second place is what I came in to, a woman who does not want to help the needy. And only thing that does is inspire me, because we always are given the answer no. When we go to Congress, it's always no. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. So that's actually an inspiration for me. I think we should roll that up and smoke that, because we don't do second place up in this joint.
Abby, are you back with us?
Yes, I am here.
Hi,
I am so
Abby.
sorry. Please forgive me.
No. You are the queen, and you don't have to forgive anyone, because I think after my audience hears you, they will completely understand.
Yes. Well, thank you. Well, actually, that's a good introduction to the life of epilepsy with what I just dealt with a second ago. We actually have a very new normal for us since you all have left, and it's been quite a couple weeks for us. You guys came, and it was a night that I will never forget. It was a moment with all of you that I will never forget, and I gained one hell of a sister that night.
Oh, that's right, Ab.
Dawn, I love you so much.
I love you too, Abby.
My respect for you is astronomical. I just appreciate you guys kind of letting me come in tonight and kind of weigh in on all this and let you guys know what's really going on in our life, the actual real stuff. And that is when you guys left that night, Bethany didn't seem like herself to me pretty much the entire time you guys were there. And I had no idea, actually, while Dawn and I were talking, what was going on in the back bedroom with my daughter. And the nurse, after everyone left, she said, Abby, I think you need to come back here. And she said, Bethany spiked a fever. And Bethany spiked a fever of 103.9.
Oh, man.
And if you know anything about epilepsy, fevers are not a good thing.
Right.
And Bethany just, it started right then and there. And the next day, went to the doctor, and they said, oh, well, we think she has the flu, and so they gave her Tamiflu. Well, Bethany can't have Tamiflu.
No.
Tamiflu can cause seizures. And so, of course, the seizures started kind of getting crazy. Friday night, her nurse, Sabrina, was here, and Bethany couldn't hold oxygen on her own anymore. And so she wasn't sustaining. So she was going down and down, and we had to put her on her O2, which we do have here in our home. And when that happened, we had used so much of it that by 3 a.m. we had ran out of every bit of oxygen in our house. And so, of course, we called the medical place, and they come and bring us more oxygen. And it was so nice of them, by the way. And by 7 a.m., Bethany was just getting worse and worse and really deteriorating. So around, I would say, about noontime-ish, maybe a little earlier, we ended up in the hospital, and Bethany ended up completely dropping to about the 50s and 60s with her O2. Obviously, no one can live with that. Your O2 should be between 90 and 100. So things just kind of started deteriorating after that. They went ahead and took her to the PICU. We had her there overnight, and then the next day, Bethany seemed like she was actually perking up a little bit and doing okay. She had several seizures that day before, but they had gotten them under control, and we got the fever under control, so she really seemed like she was doing good the next day. So we moved out onto the floor, meaning that we put her in a regular room. And before we had left, I had told them, Bethany, obviously I can't give cannabis to Bethany in the hospital, and without being, prosecuted, basically.
Right.
And being interrogated by CPS. And so I said, I have rescue meds for Bethany. I need to make sure that you guys have those on this certain floor. And they said, oh, yeah, we have them, no problem. And we got there. Well, later on that night, Bethany was doing okay. The next morning, all hell broke loose. And Bethany started seizing and seizing. And they did not have the meds that Bethany needed. And so I had to pull meds out of my backpack that I have for her real quick and gave them to her.
That's right.
And
That's what epilepsy mamas do.
2 rounds of Versed.
Mm-hmm.
And and the thing I think we should stop and talk about right then is I have actually given Bethany during a seizure cannabis oil, pure THC oil, and rubbed it on her gums, and it has worked instantly.
That's right.
That's right. We know it works.
Took over.
We know it works.
Yeah. And so it was so hard giving my daughter all of these drugs that are just going to completely make her oxygen even go lower and her respirations drop, all of these things that are going to hurt her, but yet I couldn't give her really what she needed.
Right.
And that was hard.
Without the fear. That's why that safe access bill is so important in North Carolina. And I want my studio audience to understand that this is a nationwide issue here. This is not just here in D.C. This is nationwide. This affects many, many, many families. And Bethany's journey from the point that we're at right now went to ICU. And can you tell my studio audience, Abby, because we are pressed for time here. I'm going to run out of my show's airtime, but I want the studio audience. She went to the ICU, and she was. If you was following me on Facebook, you would see my Speak Life and my shares for Bethany and Abby. This was a critical situation. Tell my. Breath.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tell my audience when she came home. When did she come home?
She came home this past weekend.
Hey,
and so,
Bethany's
it's been a great thing. Yes. And I know you're about to run out of time, but I think it's important for everyone to know that Bethany flatlined that night. It's the worst in 8 years we've ever had.
Yes. Yes. The situation was dire, and
yes.
my heart goes out to you. And the right to grow and the right for access should be a freedom that's given to everybody. And nobody should have to go through prosecution just to get themselves or their children medicine. And we wish you the best. We speak life over you and your family, and we will come see you again.
We will, very, very soon.
Thank you very much.
Abby, I love you. Stay strong. You are everything. You are inspiration. Those days in the hospital and then not knowing what's going to happen to your daughter, I felt it. I know it. Who feels it knows it. You just keep strong. I admire you. You keep pushing, Mama, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you for all you guys do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll talk. Thank you so much.
All
Stay
right.
blessed.
Man,
that's as real as it comes, y'all. What we didn't get to talk about was William. William had surgery while his sister was fighting for his life. He was in the hospital with surgery himself. So it's serious. I know I'm pressed for time on my show, but real quick, I want to get Pinky, my homegirl, Pinky Killicorn, up here. We thank you, Dawn. We got more work to do. Tell them where we're going next.
Okay, so we're wrapping up our, we're doing Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. And once we complete Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, then we're going to all just fly out to Florida, where our Hispanic friend, we're going to add a twist to it by reaching out to our Latinos and reaching out to our Latinos and letting them know, letting our Latino partner interview people in Florida and how they're dealing with cannabis. So we just want to, cannabis is not black, it's not white, it sees no color, right? So we have to touch everybody. Yeah.
So my next guest, and we're going to run through the 420 events, y'all, because we got to go. We're pressed for time, but we're going to get Piggy up here because she got an event.
Yeah, on 420.
On 420.
Hey.
So grab that wireless, get up here, and that's what we're going to do, right? Hold up. We got...
Oh, look, it's me.
Yeah. Hey. So tell them about your event on 420. Where it's at, how they can find. There we go, right there. Cafe Asia.
Cafe Asia, baby.
420, 6 to 2 a.m. Go ahead, get it. What's gonna be
you
up
know,
there?
I love you, Scrogging, man. He just said it. He said it for me.
Come on now, it's gonna
Cafe, but no, I'm having the 420 event, Cafe Asia. 6 to 9 is a happy hour. It's over at 2. Live performances by me, King Suge, Medusa YQ, Lonnie Flays, John Doe, Kenilworth Katrina, and A+.
Right. Yeah.
So we turn it up. I'm trying
that's
to
what we doing.
just have fun. We're gonna have a lot of vendors. I got some good vendors gonna be there. I don't know. People been fucking with me. I can cuss. People been fucking with me real. I appreciate all the love I've been getting with the support from this event and shit like that. But we gonna turn up. You know, I like to turn up, so we gonna turn up. Yeah. With eyes low, turn up.
Yeah, that's what we doing, man. So we got the Smoke Fest. We got Bishop Smoke Fest that day. That's from 1 a.m. till 4:30 the next morning.
That's 1 p.m.
1 p.m. till 4:30.
Yeah,
I'm about to give them a whole nother day.
Damn, we're going to be doing 24.
Gonna be mad at me.
I can't beat that damn though.
We got Trikes, yo, up in smoke, man. DC High Society, we definitely gonna get up in that. Yo, check this. I got 5 events to go to, and I'm going to them all. So I'm gonna work that out, and I'm gonna be live at one, and y'all gonna see me at the rest. So we got the hippest crumb. My girl Nicole Butler. She got an event from 4:20 till 4:20. That's on the south side. So yeah, they gonna be litty in the city. So y'all got some events to go to, man. There's more than a little bit. Got a grow class on the 15th. It's much stuff to do, but fortunately we're running out of time. National Cannabis Festival.
I'm performing there too.
Yeah.
Oh, check this. The Edibles Festival. The Edibles Festival, yo, check this out. I got an announcement, yo. There's the Edibles Festival, and yo, check this out. DC Scroger and Dr. Trichome, yo, official Edibles after party, yo.
Oh,
there you go, yo. So watch out for that one there. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it litty in the city after that. Yo, check it out. Everybody thinks 420 has ended, but the end of the weekend does not end.
Stop.
We're gonna keep it going because the Edibles Festival is from 11 to 5, so we're gonna keep it lit and keep it going for the rest of the 420 weekend. So that's where you might want to be. Yo, Scrogging with the Scrogger, Listen Vision Studios. Yo, Pinky, yo, DOD, and Steven, we getting it in. Shout out to my studio audience, yo. Deuces, yo. Y'all grow good, y'all smoke good, y'all eat good.
You take it as